Hi there, theme park fans, and thanks for tuning into another park review edition brought to you by Big Guy Rides. The next park that we went to go visit was called Santa's Village, located in East Dundee, Illinois. Santa's Village is a really cool family fun park, and it is themed around Christmas entirely. I went during the summer, but it was fun to have some Christmas in June. The first ride that we went to go get on at the park was called Pirate's Revenge. This is your classic swinging ship style of ride. It does have a little bit tighter lap bars with the size rating XL and a ride rating 5 out of 10. This park is mostly designed for children, so some of the rides do have some tighter restraints, but I was able to fit, so let's take the ride. That was a fun little rocking ship back and forth, and after that we went over to the Snowball Ride. This is their teacup style of attraction. We give this one a ride rating 3 out of 10 and a size rating XL. Singles can go alone in these bucket style seats, which does allow for a decent amount of space. They do have a Santa Claus house where you can go and visit and meet with Santa and put in your wishes for Christmas. This park is beautifully decorated and has a wonderful family charm. It's kind of sectioned off into 3 different areas, and as you take a walk down the hill, you are going to find some of their more thrilling rides. The biggest coaster in the park is their Super Cyclone. This is an inner park rides model. It's got an over-the-shoulder strap and a lap bar combo. It does offer a decent amount of room with that combination though. These used to be really popular on traveling fair circuits, but this one is permanent at this location. I gave it a size rating XL and a ride rating 7 of 10. Going alone in the front car will offer you the most amount of room for larger riders. With that said, let's hit the track with Super Cyclone. That was a surprisingly fun ride with the Super Cyclone and also surprisingly smooth. After that, we went over to Mega Velocity. This is their standard Eli Bridge Company Scrambler. We gave it a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. Note there are no singles on this ride, so be sure to find a partner or go with a pair. Another roller coaster they have down here in this section of the park was the Wacky Worm. I gave this one a ride rating 4 of 10 and a size rating of a large. The seats are a little bit tight to get down into, but it does have a seatbelt only, so as long as your legs can fit, you should be able to ride. This one also makes a couple of laps. That was a fun time with the Wacky Worm, and then we went over to the Blizzard. This is probably the most intense ride in the park and is their only inverting ride. This is an SBF Visa dance party model. It has surprisingly large restraints for an inverting ride. This one got a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating XL. The hard over-the-shoulder restraints are fairly forgiving, and the seatbelt has plenty of room for larger riders. Let's take the spin. And up next, we went over to the North Pole Expedition. This is a majestic dark ride, opened in 2024, and this is a fantastic family attraction. I gave it a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating of an XL. The Christmas theme and spirit on this ride is phenomenal, so let's take the spin. That was one of the best dark rides that I have been on. The theming was incredible. And after that, we went over to the SBF Visa spinner called Farmer's Fling. This one does have a height maximum of 77 inches, so taller riders beware. I give it a size rating of a large and a ride rating 5 out of 10. These are pretty common at a lot of smaller family parks. And this one has about the same size fit as many of the others I've ridden. That was a good time spinning with the Farmer's Fling, and the balloon race was the next attraction that we tried out. This one has ample room for larger riders with a seatbelt only. We gave it a ride rating 3 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. Nearly anyone should be able to ride. As mentioned before, this was a really beautifully landscaped park and was kept very clean. They've got a cool little gold mining station there in the middle where kids can go and play, along with some really good food, including ice cream and pizza that we will visit later on in the video. As you make your way to the middle section of the park, you will find their Troika model called Tri-Nado. This is a classic Huss spinning ride that you will find at a lot of amusement theme parks. And this one had a fairly long cycle. I give it a ride rating 5 out of 10 and a size rating XL. It features a seatbelt plus a small lap bar combo, but this does offer plenty of room for larger riders. And then we headed over to Route 66 Cruisers. This is a really cool antique cars ride. It has some good theming as you go throughout, including a car wash. We gave it a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating of a large. The cars were actually a little bit tight to get into, and the ceilings were really short for tall riders. With that said though, let's hit the track. Let's get clean. The Snowman Spinout is their bumper car style of attraction. We give this one a ride rating 2 of 10 and a size rating XL. The seats are a little bit tough to get down into, but do offer plenty of room for larger riders. And after that, we went over to the Tilt-A-Whirl. Classic attraction found at many theme parks and amusement parks. This one has the same size rating of XXL and ride rating 3 out of 10 as many of the others I've been on. Let's spin around with the Tilt-A-Whirl. There are some nice kiddie rides over in this area of the park, located towards the middle. So if you do have little ones visiting with the family, there will be enough for everyone to do. The last ride that we went to go try was the Country Carousel. This is another classic style ride. We gave it a rating 3 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. I happen to ride the bench style seat on this one, which allows for any adult to be able to ride. And one of the really neat things about this park is that not only is it designed for Christmas and themed to it all year round, it also has a petting zoo, which is where they get the name the Azoosement Park from. This petting zoo has a lot of cool animals, and I was really impressed with the facilities and the care that they seem to be taking with the animals. You can buy little feed cups if you would like to drop off some food and feed your furry friends. They've got a nice variety of animals to look at and pet as well. If you've got kids coming to the park with you, I would recommend a stop to visit over here with the animals, as they are sure to enjoy this. Up next, after a little walk through the park, we went over to the pizza shop to get some food. There are a couple of different shops that offer food and drink throughout this park, and a gift shop as you exit. The pizza was pretty good quality, and I enjoyed my meal. There are a couple of rides that were either closed or we did not get on during our visit. Most of the attractions were up and running, so kudos to the park for that. The fire truck ride is a cool family ride, but you will get wet, so I skipped that one. And the Enchanted Experience is what I believe to be a 3D or 4D indoor ride or simulator. And with that brings to conclusion our visit to Santa's Village, located just outside of Chicago, Illinois. This was a really fun family park that I would definitely recommend, especially for those with children, and if you like Christmas. With that, we ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, when you're at the park, don't be afraid to try. Happy riding, everybody, and thanks for watching Big Guy Rides.